As if the budget wasn't bad enough, the attack on small business, making young people feel maybe the best one is to leave the country, as if that wasn't bad enough. Now we get the big Sunday Times splash yesterday, which they're furiously trying to deny that they're going for a Swiss-style deal with the European Union. And you've heard the mood music over the last few weeks. Oh, we're getting on so much better with Brussels. Isn't it marvellous? There'll be a settlement to the Northern Ireland problem before too long. This is all because we are now prepared to surrender. Hunt is in charge. Sunak is Prime Minister. The globalists are in the ascendancy, and the Eurosceptics in the Tory party are reduced back to being the rump they were once before. Well, let me tell you this. After the Chequers deal in 2018, Mrs May limped along as Prime Minister. It was perfectly clear we were headed for Brino, Brexit in name only, and they thought they'd get away with it. Well, they didn't. I came out of political retirement, set up the Brexit Party, was ably assisted by Richard Tice as chairman. And you know what? We didn't just win those European elections. We got 50% more votes than any other party. And the Tories were reduced to 8% in a national election, their worst result in 200 years. If they think they can betray Brexit, and frankly, they probably have already, really. I mean, immigration still running at record levels, and they're making it clear it was there in the budget. They intend for it to continue at about 250,000 net every single year. The English Channel, where they're not prepared to lift a finger and take us out of the ECHR and get Brexit done properly. The lack of opportunities for British fishermen. The fact that our millions of businesses have not seen ludicrous EU rules removed. I think the truth of it is the Tories never really believed in Brexit. They just went with it in 2019 for political opportunity. And now the globalists, the Remainers, are back in charge of that party. Of that, I have no doubt at all. Well, let me tell you this. If we're headed towards a Swiss-style deal, which means alignment with EU rules, which means effectively our trade deals with the rest of the world being governed by that set of the rules, hindered by that set of the rules, if it means paying contributions and effectively agreeing to free movement, then let me promise you something. What happened in 2019 will happen again. They will literally get obliterated at the next general election and deserve to do so. Getting back involved in active politics is not on my bucket list. It's not what I want to do. I spent a quarter of a century fighting for us to get Brexit, but I simply couldn't stand aside and do nothing if this act of betrayal continues. So please, if you are Conservative, take this as a warning. No, sorry, a threat. It will happen. You will be obliterated if you continue down this route. No doubt, Mr. Hunt, Goldman Sachs, the CBI, and everything else, and the BBC and the media, and Brexit being blamed for everything that's going wrong, no doubt all of that will make you think you can get away with it. I promise you this, you can't.